I want to welcome everybody to the 47th Annual Awards Night and our speaker. I had to step in as chairman this year again, and I made him a promise that I wouldn't do it unless they had a backup for next year, and we do. So that's really great. I do want to thank a lot of people. Being chairman is actually the easiest job because we have such talented people doing every one of the jobs on the community, show committee. I mean, our publicity person has to work so hard all year to get decent publicity. Our dealer chairman, Catherine, is online constantly with all of our dealers lining up. There's just everybody. So if all of you who have been putting in all these long hours, because we meet 9 times a year and then we hope that everything's going right in between, stand up. I'd like to give you a big thank you. I'll stand up. I mean, that's what makes the chairmanship job. I mean, everybody does so much work.
All right. We had 11 individual competitive cases entered this year, which is again a number we have not had ever in the tenure that I've had here doing the judging responsibility. So we're excited about that. We had 7 mineral cases, 4 educational cases. Among the mineral cases, 2 were self-collected, 1 was a micromount case. We had a society entry, which is always fun. That was the one I forgot before, sorry Linda. But we had a society entry from the Denver Gem and Mineral Guild, which won a trophy. And they presented in the educational category an EGC one, which is a mineral category, general audience concept or idea, and they called it Nada Diamonds, as in nothing diamonds or not really diamonds, beta quartz, and good job, guys. The next award cases, by the way, contain contributions to the case content of at least 5 individuals. Can be more, obviously. But without that, obviously, you wouldn't have an eligible award. Okay, is Craig Hazelton here? Yes. Craig is our recipient for an education case showing shadow effects in agates. He's the one with the wobbling display that if you stood in front of it for too long, 1 or 2 things may happen: hypnotism, nausea, etc. Great job, Greg. Thank you. The next award goes to a first-time competitor in the novice division, competing in the challenging thumbnail BT1 division, which is thumbnail minerals fit in a 1-inch cube, worldwide, no duplication of species, etc. And it's like keeping the tradition going, and I'm very proud to have this trophy go to my son, Kent Havens. In the next category, we have BM9Y. This is our first micromount case since I've been doing the judging responsibilities. And that was fun. Jim Hurlbut and I judged that one. And these were all microminerals from one state, Colorado in this case. And our winners are Ron and Judy Kanashog. Ron will accept. We have another BT1 thumbnail minerals entered in the master's level. Again, worldwide minerals. Thumbnails, Nick North. Come on up. And our final individual competitive case, by the way, if I have left anybody out inadvertently, stick your hand up and throw something heavy. and I'll throw something back at you. Educational Skill Lapidary, EGS2, and a regular participant in the show and on the show committee over the years, Mr. Keith Scheel. All right, we'll move next to the Prospector Trophy, in which we had 12 entries this year, and as you know, this is a case filled with specimens found by collectors in the field as amateurs, and which they prepare, clean, etc., and present to us. In second place, a gentleman from California who has been second at least twice that I can remember, and he's in second place with the Chalcedony Rose, if you happen to see the case. Steve Knox. Steve, are you? Yes, he's here tonight. You've missed them before. Because Steve Knox got a first place this year. Yay! He came a long way many times, and finally he's going to go home with a heavier load than he came. Steve's first place winning specimen was a collection of fascinating chalcedony stalactites from New Mexico. In the junior prospector category, a familiar individual who seems to know how to make deep holes in the earth and come up with pretty specimens. You've seen her before. It's the one, the only. She won it all. Third, second, and first. Shailene Kent. She gets 2 ribbons here and a plaque. The ribbons for Club Prospector are on the cases. Sorry. Second place went to the Littleton Gem and Mineral Club, and first place and the plaque goes to the Colorado Mineral Society.
Definitely get a picture of Bruce because you'll never see him in a coat and tie again.
Is that right?
This is not true. This is not true.
Really.
Did keep a logical category, namely lapidary jewelry, which must have been too challenging because we had but one entry. The judging was rough, but we got through it. And our winner was Jody Sawdo, and Dad will make sure that he gets it.
I'll accept it for my son. Upside down, Jordan.
This is a good time for a special award which began its presence at our show last year, and we are more than happy, in fact ecstatic, to have the Friends of Mineralogy making an award for education from an individual's case and an institution's case. And to present that award, the FM representative is Alex Schaus.
Well, for those of you who are in the mineralogy field, you certainly would know Friends of Mineralogy. It was founded February 13th, 1970 in Tucson, and through the national organization which promotes serious collecting of minerals and also protecting the collecting of minerals and the aesthetic value of minerals. What I'd like to also mention is that we have a chapter right here in Colorado. Well, let me start first with the individual. It was for the Beta Quartz, Colorado's own Nada Diamonds. And that goes to the Denver Gem and Mineral Guild. Congratulations. And the award for the best educational exhibit by an institution is the Anatomy of a Thunder Egg, and that is to Rice Northwest Museum of Rocks and Minerals. Is someone here? Excellent.
All right, our next category will be the Richard M. Pearl Trophy. This is for the best crystallized specimen judged on worldwide standards in the case that is provided. We had 12 entries, and our plaque this year, and if we had something for second place, it would also go to the same person. The plaque goes to Nick North for an azurite from Milpias, Mexico. To make the presentation for the Donna Churnside Memorial Museum Award.
I'm O'Clock. I'm the new curator at the Rice Northwest Museum of Rocks and Minerals, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the show this year. This was actually my first time coming to Denver, and I'm just shocked and astonished and thrilled that you guys have honored me in this way, so thank you so much.
This brings us to the last award for the evening, and that is the Shorty Withers Award, presented in honor of a gentleman who strove to encourage exhibitors to do their best and to appeal to the public and make our hobby something of general interest, and it's at the same time as awe-inspiring as we know it is. And that award this year goes at a somewhat well-contested situation, but the first place award goes to Joe Doris and family. Joe, did you make it? That is the first case you see when you come in the front doors, and it is probably one of the most amazing assemblages, and that's what it is, assemblages of Amazonite that I think most of us have seen in quite a while. So kudos to the Doris family. Fred Olson won the Best of Fossil entry this year. Here he comes. Yes, it was a trilobite, Devonian, and I even wrote it down somewhere, didn't I? What it was, what kind?